A special leap year ending is what you can expect in this week's edition of the Rogee Awards. I feel like this segment deserves some theme music. I'll ask Abby and John in a moment what they think, but it's time to get things going. Let's hit the links. Best hole finder. This is Grayson Murray on 17 at the Honda Classic with a pitching wedge. Go to your home ball. Celebrate good times. Come on. Best way to make fast cash. Just nail a half-court shot. Let's go. Do you think he's excited about winning $10,000? Best six-man. Russell Westbrook receives the pass while standing out of bounds. I can understand Harden's confusion. I thought the bench was for sitting, not standing. Best turkey tussle. 2 birds, 1 winner. And the winner is the guy in the car ahead. He gets out to possibly grab one for, next Thanksgiving, and they're both like, nope, I'm out. Luckiest golf shot. Most of the time when you hit short of the green and into the water, this doesn't happen. Are you kidding me? If this were me, I would have never seen that ball again. Best trade of all time. Thin Mints for a football. Only in the XFL. High fives all around. Best mascot dunk. Sweet llamas of the Bahamas. What seems like a bad idea turns into one of the most dangerous dunks ever attempted. Best stumble and tumble. Tim Tebow, this is to end the game, gets tripped up by the bunny ears on his shoes. Still though, how can you not love that man through it all? He's just such a likable guy, but an unfortunate fall. Now, the unluckiest golf shot, hole 15 to win a car. Brendan Steele. Going, ring around the rosy, a pocket full of posy. And Swafford don't even attempt a fist bump after that. Best leaps of the leap year, we'll show 4. Garrett Schrader flies like a helicopter back in September. Next, it's Aaron Gordon at the dunk contest over 7'5" Taco Falls. To college baseball, Jeffrey Chandler sacrificing his body for a foul ball, but comes up with an incredible acrobatic catch. And on the last day of the baseball season, Stevie Wilkerson makes the catch of the year. Somebody call the cops, he just robbed the Red Sox. Nothing else tops it. And that will do it for the Rogee Awards.
Morningside is just about 24 hours away from kickoff for the national title football game. Andrew Rogers has been with the team all week in Louisiana as they prepare for the big game. He joins us live now. And Andrew, I hear the team had quite an exciting day.
Right, Larry. With game day right around the corner, the team tries to soak in every last bit of what Louisiana has to offer. Ever heard of the show Duck Dynasty? Well, West Monroe is just 30 minutes from here where Duck Dynasty is based, and this is where the team spent the day. That's Seth Maitland showing why he thinks he's the most deserving to be the next cast member on Duck Dynasty. He matches the Robertson description perfectly. The Duck Commander is not only a shop, but a museum about how the Robertson family became Duck Dynasty. The Duck Commander Company has grown from a mom-and-pop operation to a multi-millionaire sporting empire established by the family patriarch, Phil. Phil's story is interesting. The once great Louisiana Tech superstar quarterback cared more about ducks than he did football, and that's when he gave up the sport to live out his dream. This iconic transition paved the way for his backup, Terry Bradshaw, who jokes that if Phil didn't quit, he wouldn't have had the same chance to play at the next level. Everything happens for a reason, and this experience hit home for a lot of Mustangs.
I really enjoy hunting, fishing, being outside, and my family's not as wild as theirs, but it's still just kind of fun. Our family's a huge part back home, so seeing the family element of this is really cool.
Before having the opportunity to visit the Duck Commander, the team hit the field one last time before the national championship. It was a great chance for the team to work through plays and get on the same page. Morningside and Marion have only met once in their history, and that was back in 2013 in the national title game. The Mustangs are searching for vengeance. As they work to win back-to-back national titles, it doesn't seem like the team is overwhelmed with emotion. Rather, they are completely locked in and just want the game to be here. It helps that the team went over the hump last year, and it seems they are confident in their abilities to win it again.
Everyone's practicing hard. We're ready to go. It's exciting. It's an exciting time. It's a national championship, but we got to stay focused and be ready to go tomorrow.
Surprisingly, they've been very relaxed, and maybe it'll all kind of catch up with them here in the last 24 hours. I don't know, but it's kind of been business as usual. They've been relaxed, and I think they've just been enjoying their time down here.
Larry and John, I don't know if you can notice, but it's pretty dark, but the woods are behind me. I strategically placed myself here because I brought my duck call that I got from the Duck Dynasty Museum, and I'm going to try it out, see if I can attract some ducks. Ready? Nothing. Maybe it's because I don't really know how to use the duck caller. In Grambling, Andrew Rogers, Larry and John, back to you in the studio.
Oh my God!
Try a kazoo next time.
Yeah, can you imagine what we're going to have to go through the next few weeks in the newsroom
when he brings that back?
Oh,
I know.
Oh my gosh!
Well, hopefully he'll bring back one for everybody.
Yeah,
that'd be great. We can all do that.
It's the first time in program history LCC has made it to the state title game. In and around the year 2000, Laurel Concord won 2 state titles, but now this Bears group, as a 3-town co-op, has a chance to bring home the trophy. LCC is led by seniors Noah Schutt and Ty Irwin, and Schutt especially is having a great tournament. He's the 3rd player in the history of Nebraska to have over 2,000 career points and 1,000 rebounds. And he doesn't shy away from scoring in this one on the near side. Schutt backs down his defender, pumps once, and scores at the rack. Bears up 19-6 in the first. Start of the second in LCC looks to extend their lead to 20. Cale Hartung, caught behind the defense, adds 2 more. Bears lead 30-10. Same quarter, it's Schutt again. This time from the right wing, driving on the baseline. Now going through contact for the and one. He already has 16, and it's the halfway point in the second. Noah, you can slow down. I don't think that's a word in his dictionary. Schutt again, not giving up on the play. Playing like a state champion. 18 first half points for the senior. Southern Valley slowly gets on the stat sheet. Carter Bowes converts on the pull-up from the elbow. But Austin Hall turns the tide quickly. Big man. He's a bully down low. Give him the hoop and the harm. LCC up 26. With all the momentum, Evan Heisch desires to get involved. He dishes to Schutt, cuts to the hoop on a give and go, and finishes the off-balance reverse. LCC even further ahead. Right before half, it's Irwin from 3. On the left wing, left wide open, and he'll make you pay. It's good, and the Bears lead 48-11. In the second, the Eagles had too much ground to cover and too little time. First, it's Schutt, getting the runner to go in the paint. Then it's Heisch in transition, scoring despite the goaltend. And finally, it's Wilton Roberts, seeing some time before the end of the game, rolls home a 3, and LCC was too much for Southern Valley to handle. The Bears can taste it. The final buzzer sounds, and LCC is your 2020 D1 state champions. It's the first time ever a state championship game has a 40-point mercy rule as LCC takes down Southern Valley 76-31.
We played in some bigger games this year with bigger crowds and stuff, and I mean, you just can't come out and be nervous. I mean, everything's just going to go wrong. You just got to come out and be confident, play good defense, and just play our game, and that's what we did today.
I guess you look at the trophy once in a while, that helps remind us, but you know, the biggest thing, seeing us on TV and on that court and have the nets and stuff, you know, it's going to sink in, yeah, we got it done.
Despite the limited number of fans, coach and the players appreciate everything the community of LCC did back home to support them during their journey.
Right away, we kind of all felt down about it, but like we knew how much our community supports us, and they're all back home watching. Yesterday, they watched our game in the gym, classrooms. They all gathered together and watched it, and they're just great support behind us all the time.
Let's go!
Do you have school next week?
That's a long ways away. We don't even know what day it is, but yeah, right now I think we're having school. Our kids had school on Friday. I don't think they got much done, but putting a game up on the big screen in both gyms at Laurel and at Courage.
After storming past their opponents in the state tournament, LCC is bringing a state title back to their communities. Thank you, Owen. Just like you, I'm doing my best to stay warm. Now, I wasn't as courageous as you, though. You made it all the way up to the press box. I'm still pretty close to my car. I'm in the box office, the ticket office before tonight's matchup. West Lyon, West Sioux. West Lyon undefeated on the year, while West Sioux lost last week and looks to bounce back. The defending state champions did defeat West Lyon last season, but the Wildcats made some adjustments in preparations for tonight's contest. Nevertheless, it will not be easy for the Wildcats to contain one of the best offenses in Class 1A football. Hunter Deckers and Cade Lynott are two of the best players in the state, not to mention Bryce Kopic to enhance the Falcons' run game. But even though last season's game did not go as planned for West Lyon, this year their focus is to not overthink the matchup and just execute the game plan.
You know, they're a really good football team. So many skilled athletes everywhere. We're going to keep doing what we have been doing. We work on blocking and tackling every day, and to beat them, that's what you have to do.
We want to pound them. We want to run it down their throat. We want to install the run game and make sure that we have that going for us.
I think it's just going to be a good game. Two good teams, clash of the Titans. You know, it's going to be a great game, and it's going to be a good atmosphere to play in.
The last time West Sioux lost, a 17-game winning streak followed. Consider last week a wake-up call for the Falcons. They're motivated, but West Lyon also has some unfinished business. And even though it's cold, I will eventually make my way outside to gather highlights for game night during Siouxland News at 10. But for the time being, back to Diana, Larry, John in the studio. Just heartbreaking news in the world of sports as the legend and one of his little girls, Gigi, were taken out of this world too early. Our hearts go out to the Bryant family, friends, and everyone in the basketball community. Kobe was a 5-time NBA champion, 18-time All-Star, the 2008 MVP, and he ended his career in style, scoring 60 in his final game. Those are just a few of many accolades he compiled during his incredible career. Bryant was also the 6th player in NBA history to have 2 numbers retired. He may not have been the best basketball player to ever play the game, but I can tell you this much: there will never be another Kobe Bryant. We'll be right back.